got our waffles done. As you can see in here, they are perfectly brown, nice and crispy as waffles. Okay, we'll need 2 eggs. We'll need 75 grams of rice flour. We'll need 75 grams of plain flour. We'll need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And we will need 2 eggs. We'll need 75 grams of 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 48 grams of coconut, shredded coconut, and we'll need of course our milk, and we'll need 295 milliliters of milk. Let's make some waffles. Got a waffle machine, really good quality one, heart shaped. So let's get started. Okay, first we're gonna start with 2 ingredients, with sugar and coconut milk. So what we want to do is measure 75 grams of palm sugar, and to this we're gonna add 295 milliliters of coconut milk, but we're gonna add only half of that milk. First, to the pan, we're gonna melt the sugar in half of the coconut milk, and then we're gonna add another half of coconut milk. This is how our palm sugar looks like. There's some granulated sugar added for sure. It tastes really nice and caramelized. It's very important in this. It's very important ingredients in this waffle, so make sure you do use palm sugar because it does have this nice caramelized taste and not granulated sugar. So it tastes as close as possible to Thai waffles. You can taste a bit of granulated sugar in it, but overall it tastes really nice. We're gonna need 295 milliliters of coconut milk, but remember we're gonna add all this sugar in, and half of the milk we're gonna put in a bowl for now, on the side. Gonna heat up, melt all the sugar in the coconut milk, and remember you got half of that milk, coconut milk on the side. Again, I want to mention that you really don't want to substitute that palm sugar. It's giving that caramelized flavor to the waffles. It's incredible. So you don't want to be swapping it and substitute with the granulated sugar. It's not gonna be the same. Make sure you get it for this recipe. This time we need 48 grams of coconut, shredded coconut. Okay, to our coconut milk and sugar, we're gonna add now shredded coconut, so it can soak up that nice flavor of sugar and milk. Now we've got 48 grams of coconut shredded. This we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and the rest of that coconut milk, and then we have to cool it down. Add in a bowl flour, so 75 grams of rice flour and 75 grams of plain flour, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder in a bowl, and we'll mix all the ingredients properly. Okay, we've got our flour mixed in. Now we're gonna get a bowl, get our 2 eggs, and we're gonna beat it up with a fork. Make sure there's no like horrible bits, so mix well. Cool down now. We're gonna add eggs, stir it, and then we're gonna add it to dry ingredients. Our wet ingredients are gonna go to our dry ingredients. Now we're gonna add wet ingredients to the dry, and we're gonna use silicone spatula just to mix them all together, combine them gently with a a silicone spatula. Okay, our waffle machine is ready because we've got the green light in here. We're gonna open it and fill 2 of them at once. It was heating up 8 minutes before, and then we're gonna do 2 waffles at the same time. Okay, we've got our waffles done. As you can see in here, they are perfectly brown, nice and crispy as waffles should be. Only what we need is a bit of powdered sugar and they're delicious. We can freeze them, which is really good. So this waffle machine, I can confirm, like 10 out of 10 waffles. Highly recommended. We can divide them into like little hearts. Really cute.